Hello, beautiful people. I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about a dream that I had. When was it? Maybe a couple of days ago. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what it was. It was March 5th. And I had it right after the union, after Donald Trump gave his address to Congress. And the next morning, this is the dream that I had. And I'm going to read it so y'all, so I can, for one, I can just remember exactly everything. Okay. Let me put this here so I can properly read it. So this is the dream. In my dream, my family, my nieces, their friends, and I were at a gas station filling up. I told my nieces it was time to go and started loading them into the white car or van. So it looked like it started out as a car, but it seemed like it shifted to like a little small van, right? And I noticed it was white. But before I could get in, my family suddenly drove off without me. I ran to the road desperately trying to stop them, but they didn't turn back. Then my phone rang, and the call ID, it read the world's party. It was a family member telling me it was all a prank. As they came back to pick me up, I felt a surge of anger. Furious, I completely cursed them out, and I mean, I cursed them out, telling them that there was nothing funny about what they had done, even after realizing it was just a prank. I still felt deeply hurt and upset by the way they treated me. The Lord gave the scripture to my sister this morning. So that was the gist of the dream. Then the Lord gave this scripture to my sister um, the same morning, Luke 21:24. So this is what it says. Before verse 24, Jesus warned us about wars, persecution, and the destruction of the temple. And then after verse 24, he shifts to the end time signs like cosmetic disturbance and fear among nations and his second coming. And we know that's what we're in, right? We know that we are in uh, nations against nations, in fear because of what could possibly happen to their economy. Even the weather is strange. So all of that's what it's talking about. And the big picture, the verse both historically prophecy fulfilled 70 years, 70 AD, a future prophecy pointing to the end of Gentile domination and Jesus' return. It serves as a warning and encouragement, reminding believers to stay faithful and watch for God's unfolding plan. And so let's talk about the hurtful prank. So that's what the scripture meant that the Lord gave my sister, which I thought was very similar to the dream that He gave me that I just that He gave me that morning. And so a hurtful prank is when someone makes another believe something serious has happened when it hasn't, leading to distress. In other words, it's a lie. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, in that dream, I could feel distress. I was so distressed. I could feel it all in my body, even after I woke up, even hours after I had been up for a while. The effect that it had on me and the way that they were handling me, I could tell it was long lasting. I could feel it physically in the natural realm. And I felt like the Lord wanted me to feel that so I can understand what people are going through around the world, right? Today, we see people, entire nations feeling deceived, overwhelmed by distress. I believe God allowed me to feel that pain in my dream, to experience the emotional turmoil that many others, even nations, are going through. One of the things I said in my dreams was, "This is not funny." God sees the suffering. He will hold those causing distress accountable. He is watching. But in the midst of it all, hold on to hope. And that's what I want to tell you guys. No matter what you see, hold on to hope. God is watching. Also, you see, yeah, y'all. Also, we're living in the end times, and like I said on my Facebook page, anybody that want to give their life to the Lord, you can leave a comment. I'll be more than happy to walk you through the prayer of salvation. Uh, we have to just make sure that we are staying, that we are aware of what's going on. And I, like I said, I feel like when I saw the world's party, I knew God was making a reference to what's going on in the world, right? And all the stuff that that's happening. We have to be careful about um, about certain things, right? We have to be very careful um, about how we're handling people and how we're treating people. And a prank is just y'all. A prank is just a lie, right? It really is. It's just lies. They're saying one thing, but it's really another. So when Trumpets tell you, oh, it's just going to be a little disturbance, that's not true. That is just not true. Inflation is going to get higher. We may go into recession, right? I don't care how much he's trying to say this is happening. If he's saying it's peace, I'm telling you, it's not peace. It's not. He's saying one thing, but it's really another. And that's what the Lord was pretty much saying to me. And people are under distress. People are worried, and they're losing their jobs and that kind of stuff. So I'm asking you all to pray for those who have lost their jobs, and that really this stuff is affecting everybody, not only the people in America, but all nations in the way that Trump is handling this. And this is the way that I feel about it. If Obama can um, deport 3.2 million people without humiliation and without chaos, Donald Trump should be able to do the same thing. The chaos is unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Some of the racism nonsense we got going on right now, where they're just trying to just take over and make everything like it's everything that white people say, it is just ridiculous. And so we need to make sure that we are praying for people. We need to pray for everybody. All of us need prayer. And so that I want to come on and tell you this dream. Anytime I have a dream that I feel like is prophetic about what's going on in the world, I always like to share with you. But make no mistake, God is watching how things are being handled and how things are being done, and the tone and the spirit and how it's being done. And remember this: that anytime, always remember this. Most of the kings that God allowed to punish Israel, He also turned around and punished those same kings. So let's keep everybody in prayer. Let's keep our government in prayer. Let's keep the world in prayer. We need prayer. Okay, y'all. I want to just come on and share that with you guys, just to make sure that you know that everyone is taking this stuff serious, and just be aware that some things are just not true. Okay, prepare. We need to stock up and all of that beautiful stuff. Get your, and because stuff is going to be so high, you may not be able to afford your stuff that you get now for maybe $4. It might be $7. I mean, so inflation is going to be high, and doesn't matter what they say, it is going to be high, and we're going to probably go into recession, like I said. All right, love y'all, and I will see y'all later. Bye.